was always ambitious about my career and a kind of nerd type surrounded by books. There was this one guy, also a distant relative, who often came to visit at our home. I always felt he had somewhat a special attention on me though. I knew he liked me and always awaited for the opportunity to start a conversation. To be honest, I never liked him and ignored him most of the times. Whenever we had a talk by any chance, he used to say,
God gave me dark complexions, and for this I have been criticized since my childhood. I have never received love from anybody and perhaps would remain the unluckiest one for the rest of my life.
By hearing such stuffs every time, I started to gain sympathy for him and tried to cook or do something that would make him feel special. Soon, that sympathy took the name of love and we decided to marry. Deep inside, I knew I was making a huge sacrifice of my own life in order to bring happiness in someone else's life. After 7 months of dating, I noticed drastic changes in him that made me feel like I was dating a completely changed person now. The man who used to motivate me earlier regarding my studies and career was then dominating me to discontinue with my education further if I had to marry him. Moreover, he played some politics in my family by provoking them against each other. At one point, he demanded a large sum of money from my father if the wedding had to take place. Surprisingly, my father had agreed to pay the amount for the sake of my happiness until I heard him one day discussing it with my mother. At that very moment, I decided to call off the wedding. Soon, my other family members started criticizing me for my decision. But what my father said was,
Dear, I don't care about the whole world. I care only about you and where you are going to be happy.
At that moment, I realized I did not lose in front of that guy today, but I would surely lose if I marry him by considering the society. That day, I understood love is not sympathy. Today, I am a university professor and married to an amazing person who has not only filled my life with happiness, but also gave me the true meaning of love. So, you see, when loving someone for his or her beauty cannot be considered as love, then how come loving someone just because of their ugliness is to be considered as love? Well, if you accept their flaws just to make them feel better is not actually true love. Loving a person means loving their soul, their mindset. Never be too quick to judge a person.